Hey guys, and welcome to Bearded Vaping Guy channel. I of course am Bearded Vaping Guy. Hope everybody's having a nice Saturday. It's pretty Saturday today here in Georgia. Nice windy weather. Anyway, if you follow my Facebook page, today I'm going to be reviewing the Ego Twist. This little son of a gun right here. And yeah, I use the crap out of this thing. It's amazing. It's perfect for people that are just getting into variable voltage, and it's slick. So let's talk about it right quick, and then we'll hook it up, see how she vapes. It is obviously it's got the 510 threading like a standard Ego battery right there. Hope you could see that. It's got the 510 threading, as I said. It's a little bit longer compared to a regular Ego. Hold on, I'll show you the length difference. This is a old Ego battery, old standard 900 watt Ego battery, and that is the Ego Twist next to it. So as you can see, it's just a little bit longer. Not a terrible lot longer, but it's a little bit longer. This particular one is, if I remember right, is 1100 watt. I got it from Victorious Vapors. Again, this is their card. Hope you can see that well. That is their card, Victorious Vapors. I do a lot of shopping with them. I know I mentioned them a lot. Do a lot of shopping with them. They're great people. And yeah, they hooked me up with one of these. The price for this Twist is pretty good, considering what it does. And anyway, again, 510 connection, a little bit longer than the regular Ego. Now, as I said, it is a variable voltage battery. Now, I'm sure if you've seen all the videos on YouTube, a lot of people have already reviewed this. I'm a little late getting to it because I just recently got it, and I've been using it for, I'd say, close to about 2.5 to 3 weeks, almost a month, and I used the mess out of it, and yeah, it works well. Now, what makes it a Twist? What makes it different from the other Ego batteries? Well, for starters, again, it is a Twist, so the little silver part base at the bottom twists back and forth. Now, why is it twist? What is it doing? I don't know if you can see it, but there's tiny little numbers that go up in increments of 2. Okay? Alright, I hope everybody's able to see that. But tiny little numbers in increments of 2. And that is voltage. It has a voltage range from 3.2 all the way up to 4.8. So, I mean, that's pretty good. It covers a lot of the tanks that I vape on with the voltage. Again, if you know what kind of coil you got and you know the ohms in your coil, make sure, you know, have a handy dandy, which mine is in my wallet. My wallet is somewhere, but anyway, on that handy dandy reference card that comes with most tanks, and that you could probably pick up at your vaping store, you know, it gives the ohms that your coil would be in the resistance form, and tells you what it's safe to vape at. Now, today, to test this thing out, I'm going to be vaping with a tank that I'm going to be reviewing real soon, the Canger EVOD tank. So I'll be reviewing that next. So little nice little tank there, but I'm going to go ahead and screw it on to the Twist here. Now, in this EVOD, I have a 2.8 ohm coil. Now, 2.8 ohms, you could start vaping from anywhere from 4.2 to 4.7 volts. So I like a cool vape, so I'm going to start out at about, I mean, I've been running this tank right here because I'm trying to get as much vape off of it. I'm trying to go and not burn out the coil, so I've been vaping at just 4 volts. I like a real cool vape. I don't like hot, heavy, near burnt taste vape. So anyway, that looks really good with that black little EVOD on it. looks really cool, slick. Of course, it's long. Again, it has those numbers on the side. It's got a little, the dial or the base has a little notch in it right there, so you could adjust it and you could see where it sets at, and it goes up, as I said, in increments of 0.2 each time it goes. So right now she's sitting on 4.2 volts. And of course, Victorious Vapors, they customize all their stuff. I hope you could see that, but it's got their name right there on it, which is pretty cool. I like that fancy little writing. But excuse me. So let's have a vape with this Ego Twist and this EVOD. I like it. I like it a lot. This is a nice hard-hitting little setup right here. And again, this is not really expensive. I'll talk more about this EVOD tank, but in the review I do for it. But the tank itself is only I think it was like $8 with tax. This twist, hold on just one second. Kind of trying to look around the camera. This twist is not that expensive. Surprisingly, you would think that it would cost a little bit more. I'm on Victorious Vapors website. As soon as I have a actual camcorder that I can learn to edit and such, I will go through and review Victorious Vapors website and show you that. Okay, so yeah, so this battery by itself, again, battery, slick black finish. They at Victorious Vapors, they offer several different colors. It fits nicely in the hand too, I think, but they offer several different colors. I went black because black is a safe color. You can, of course, they have green and blue and pink and such, but this battery is $27 at Victorious Vapors. It is well worth it. Now, of course, with your Ego, like any Ego, it's got, you know, the little clicky button right there. I like that. Lets me know that I'm actually hitting the button, and of course lights up blue when you're hitting it. Now to turn it on, let me cut it off, and then when it's off, you know, you can press that like that all day long, nothing's gonna happen. To turn it on, you're gonna hit it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 times in a row, and it will cut on. Then to cut it off, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Well, you gotta do it quicker than that. When you cut it off, it'll blink a few times and it is off. One other thing that I had to purchase with this, and this is different. Obviously, this is different from this. One of the ways that it's different, other than size, is that this is referred to as a non-pass-through battery. If you watched my first video, I talked about non-pass-throughs and pass-throughs. Pass-throughs, plug it up right there at the bottom, and while she's charging, you could vape. Now, a non-pass-through battery, you can't vape on this while it's charging. That's a bit of a con for me. I don't like that. I mean, luckily, I do have a spare Ego that I could vape on while this twist is charging. But yeah, I mean, that's just one of the little cons for me. The next thing, obviously you can't use the same charger, so I had to purchase this, and I believe, let me see how much this was right quick. You know, I mean, it wasn't a lot of, well, no, it wasn't a big, you know, a big deal, but it was slightly irritating that I couldn't, hold on, I'm trying to look past the camera here, I know that's rude, I'm not trying to avoid you, my faithful subscribers, I love you guys. Alright, Yeah, there's price. So this right here is called a pigtail. The little pigtail. Okay. That's what it looks like on the inside. And that's Victorious Vapor's name again on their charger. So they customize their stuff, which is really cool. I like that. Again, and this charger was $4. Plugs into your USB on your computer, or you could also purchase the wall accessory where it will plug into your wall or the car charger, what have you. So the way it works is you know, you got your little thing, your little inside there, the pigtail, and then you got, you know, your twist. Then it goes right into there like that. You screw it in like this, and then finger tight. Don't over tighten it, because then you could screw up the circuitry in it in your twist, and you don't want to do that. And then, you know, this plugs into a USB port. While it's charging, there's a little light right there that will be red, and this of course will turn blue when it's done. The blue light will go off, this light will turn green to let you know that it's done charging. So yeah, that is the extra that I had to buy with this. You know, not really a big deal. If you already have a pigtail charger, you don't need to buy another one. But if you don't have one, make sure you get that when you get this twist. So yeah, a list of the cons first. The con, I hate that it's not a pass-through. I hate that. I hate that I can't vape off of it while it's charging. But, you know, for us out there, we got to learn patience. Patience, patience, patience. It would help, again, this would be a good second thing to buy. I would go with a standard pass-through first before I got this, so that way, while this is charging, you have your original Ego that is a pass-through, and you could use it as a spare. So make sure you have a backup plan to this. That's my first con. And second con, which is not a really big deal, that I had to buy this extra charger because, again, non-pass-through. You got to use a different charger. Not a big deal. Now, usually, again, I could vape on this thing heavy. I'm a heavy vapor, so I vape, like I would say, every 5 to 10 minutes. I'm doing a little vape session. So on a full charge, I can get about 11.5 hours or so, 10.5 hours out of this. So that's pretty good. I mean, I vape a good bit. So, and also keep in mind that if you're vaping this at 4.8 volts, the highest it'll go, you're not going to get that long of a battery life, because you're using more power out of the battery. So keep that in mind. Your battery life may vary depending on how much you vape and how often you vape. How much and how often. I think I just said the same thing, but anyway, so just keep that in mind, that the time will vary depending on how much voltage you use and how often you vape. There we go, that's what I was trying to say. But so the cons about it, that's pretty much it. That's pretty much all the cons I got. The pros, I love this clicky button. I love that. It's awesome. Yeah, it's awesome. Of course, I love the 510 connection, so I can pretty much set any tank on here. As you've seen in the last video where I reviewed the G50, I set in on here. Of course, that tank was top heavy, and but right now I'm going to set this EVOD on it. Again, this is my new tank, the EVOD, and anyway, so that looks awesome. Looks flush. It's got again, with the 510 connections, you could put the beauty ring on it that I showed you for those bigger tanks. There's a beauty ring. You could put that some people call it a beauty ring. Again, that's something different. Beauty ring or cone threading, whatever you want to call it, but it goes on there nice, so that way you could set the bigger tanks on there. And let's have another vape right quick. So yeah, Ego Twist. Go out, get you one. Love it, love it, love it, love it. It's awesome. Great starter for people that want to get into variable voltage and to learn new stuff. Again, next week I will be reviewing this little bad boy right here, this Kanger EVOD. I'm going to have a juice review or 3 that'll be coming up. Remember to always like the videos, share them to social media, find me on Facebook, Bearded Vaping Guy. Comment with any questions, tell me I'm doing good, tell me how much you love me. And remember, subscribe to my channel, and as always, keep on vaping.